The following Best of Central Florida is sponsored by these fine sponsors.
Best of Central Florida is presented by Delaturf. Welcome to the Best of Central Florida, joined as always by my beautiful co-host, Michaela Nichols. Hello, Michaela. How are you today?
Good.
The name of the show, you come up with the show title names.
I do.
Today it's called?
We're gonna go with like family, future focused. I don't know. It's kind of a mashup of what makes Central Florida great in the community and
The
people
three
that it
F's.
serves.
Family, future, and focused.
And fun.
We're focused on seeing you to complete Best of Central Florida after this quick break. Delaturf has been improving your outdoor living for many, many years. They did it at my house, as you know. Now they're bringing amazing outdoor living indoors with golf simulators, joined by Ryan Church. Golf simulator. Who doesn't need? Everyone needs one of these, especially if you play golf, especially. Tell me about your golf simulators.
The simulators are a great addition to what we're doing now. Basically, it's all indoor. We can do it in garages. We could do it in homes. You know, if you have an extra room, kids moved out, perfect spot for a simulator. But they're very custom, so we can do different launch monitors, different computers, different cameras, different TVs, all kinds of different things.
And with the financing options that you offer, if you maybe don't go out to dinner Friday and Saturday, stay home, almost pays for itself. Tell me about your financing.
So the financing is great. That's going to let you stretch out that payment so you don't have to just drop all that money in one shot.
And as always, though, like the putting green you've seen at my house, Delaturf has amazing opportunities for outdoor living, too.
Yes, yeah, we do a lot of different outdoor living activities, I would say. You can do pavers, you can do pergolas, artificial turf, putting greens, kitchens, everything.
I love it. And it really, if you think about it, Ryan, you're spending money to improve your quality of life, but I think that money is well spent when you start talking about the value of your home.
Yes, this is definitely going to raise the value because it's going to make you want to stay at home, and anyone looking to buy a home, obviously they're going to be looking for things to do at home.
Father's Day's coming up. Look, your man needs an indoor golf simulator. We all need one of these, and you don't need that much room. Like you were saying, even an empty bedroom, I think, is plenty of size.
Yep. Yeah, typically.
Unbelievable. QR code on the screen right now for Delaturf. The following Best of Central Florida is sponsored by these fine sponsors. Best of Central Florida is presented by Delaturf.
Talking about all things local business, I'm excited for this next place because let's be honest, I grew up doing a lot of this.
Yeah, but the problem is you grew up.
I did grow up,
So
I grew as a person.
You would be a very
because
sort of
places like
lanky
this.
cheerleader, wouldn't you? You have to be, what do you call the?
I was a base.
A base, there
I was
you go.
a base.
See, I know what I'm
and there's
talking
nothing
about.
wrong with being a base because there's no flying if there's no bases. So speaking of no
You're
flying
off
and no
base.
bases, you're off base with this category, but I, for one, am not. We're joined by Cindy Gonzalez here at Ocala Athletix. Cindy, I walked in and I have been to a lot of gyms, like from my past life, and your gym blew me away, even more so when I got here.
Thank you so much.
It's awesome, it really is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
9 seasons you've been here, and I mean, the awards are everywhere. The kids are so excited to be here. The parents, I walked in and it felt like family. How do you feel with your gym? I mean, this has come such a far way.
It has come so far. We started with like 60 athletes the first season, and all we had was cheerleaders.
Yeah.
We didn't have any classes or anything, and now we have over 200 and something cheerleaders, and then like 144 tumblers, and yeah, it's come a really long way.
I was so impressed. I mean, literally watching practice as we've been here, the different groups of kids. I mean, you got stuff for the preschoolers. I mean, you can't even, literally her preschool thing is so amazing. It sells out constantly. I mean, it's hard to get your kid in that. And then you got, all the way through. What are you most proud of? I know it's it's like pick your favorite baby.
I know, but it really is the kids. Like, I know it sounds so like, oh, but it's really
all about the kids.
Yeah, but it really is.
Yeah.
I truly believe that organized sports is so important for young athletes, but for anyone. You learn so much more. And then you can, with those skills you learn, like responsibility, accountability, all those things, I just feel it really aids your development into a young adult who's a productive member of society. You know, like I just feel it teaches them so much. I've had kids who are struggling in school. We have done all sorts of things to help them, even, I mean, besides just tutoring. Yeah. Let me see your work. Did you turn it in? Let me talk to mom. Like there's so much, just so much that it really is the kids. And I think some of the most fun parts is watching the kids do something they didn't think they could do.
Sure.
Because if anyone has ever watched All-Star cheerleading,
it's intense.
It's crazy.
It's not for the faint of heart.
But
you're getting these kids when they're younger and you're working with them. I mean, to see them grow from a tiny little itty bitty to doing crazy things and just being part of a team. I mean, I think teamwork, you can't, you need it. I mean,
yeah, it's such an important skill, and to learn how to navigate different personalities and we definitely put a big focus on culture. That's one of my biggest things, and I truly believe it makes a difference, a huge difference. It is hard work. It is, it's being consistent, and that's not always easy.
no.
Sometimes, you have to dismiss a kid. Sometimes, it's just not the right fit. Our coaches have an amazing coaching style. It's not like when I got coached.
It's funny how when things change,
back in those days, it was like this, just like yelling at you and throwing things at you, and it's definitely different. This is a whole different group of athletes. This whole generation is very different. And it's just so great that they're out here being active as a team, individually, just the whole thing with so much social media and tech and things that they could be doing. I love it. I just love
it's amazing to see young people
Yeah.
just out there disciplined, going after their passion. How does it feel like the families? I mean, the families literally get to watch their children practice and just kind of, I don't know, be part of the journey.
They are absolutely part of the journey, especially for our travel teams, because we do have different teams, like ones that just perform here or practice here. Then we have ones that just go to local competitions, and then we have where we travel out of state. And so families come with. It's a huge commitment. We try to do one competition a month to make it affordable because it is expensive. And so just to make it a little bit more palatable, but the families are a huge part. We all talk about the ride home. Yeah. That's a big one for any young athlete, and for a parent. How are you going to react? It's just, there's so much to it than just the sport.
I love it, and I think that really separates your gym. I mean, there's so many different gyms, obviously, throughout the country, throughout the state, but what would you say is your main thing that separates your gym from someone else's gym?
Definitely culture and coaching style.
And I think that's like half the battle, because coaching, I mean, that's why you're going to that gym. If you don't have a good coach, yikes, because you're not going to be able to grow. But you guys really go above and beyond. I would love to talk to Michael and the rest of the team. What do you think?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yes.
They'd be happy to talk to you.
The journey continues here at Ocala Athletics. Justin is feeling the bounce, aren't you, honey?
If I was wearing something different, I would be doing flips and things.
Yeah, well, to my left, we have the cheer director, so don't jump too much.
Do you think I would be a base or a flyer?
I think you definitely, you know what, let's ask Carissa.
We can
Do I look like a base or a flyer to you?
Oh, probably a base. There you go, yes.
Nice.
Yes, she is the cheer director
For
after
sure.
all. So Carissa, this isn't your first rodeo. How long have you been in this position?
22 years. I've been coaching altogether. This is my 6th season as the cheer director here at Ocala Athletics.
What made you want to become a cheer director?
I've been doing it for so long, and to be able to oversee pretty much all the kids and to have a relationship with all the kids in the program has been truly special for me.
How rewarding is it to help coach these kids and then watch them perform and really go after their dreams?
It's amazing because I have such a passion for it. Obviously, 22 years in the industry. Every day is something new. You're learning something new every day. These kids truly touch my heart, you know what I mean, every day, because after they leave here, you don't know what they go home to. So as long as I could help them, what they have going on here, and progress them and see their growth, it's absolutely rewarding.
Well said, Carissa. Well, you keep up the amazing work. Obviously, the kids love you. I think they got a break from conditioning for a moment. So we better go back to it. But Carissa, thank you. Keep up the amazing work.
Of course. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Finishing things off here at Ocala Athletics, joined by Coach Michael. Coach Michael, your choreography is out of this world. How long have you been doing it?
I've actually only been doing it for like about 4 years now.
Oh, wow.
This will be my 4th season.
And you're that great.
Well,
Wow.
That's what I heard.
Where do you draw your inspiration from?
I honestly, just from anywhere. Most of it is from like my mind. I'll just like randomly think of something, but I also like looking at other sports. I remember 2 seasons ago, I was watching figure skating, and then I liked one of the like partner things that they were doing, like the guy and the girl. So then I just kind of brought that over to cheerleading and made it into a set.
Wow. How does it feel to watch your choreography literally come to life on stage?
It's really cool, but honestly, since I coach them, I'm not really thinking about it as my routines. I honestly forget all the time, and I'm just so zoned in all year coaching the actual skills, I forget about it. But then it is nice seeing it at a competition.
See it all come together.
Yeah.
Well, keep up the great work, Coach Michael. I know we got the girls behind us, hanging out, getting ready. But
here's what I think of. Moms and dads are watching at home, obviously, and they have kids, and it's hard to know when you have a child what sport they're going to be good at or what sport you should have them try. That becomes a real challenge for parents making that decision. What a wonderful place to really try out the cheer world.
1000%.
The teamwork too. It's not like it's an individual thing here. No. This is a team.
It is a team.
And that's so important to teach your children.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I've been to a ton of gyms all out across the country, and Ocala Athletics truly is an amazing gym. The people here, between Coach Michael, all the other coaches here, Cindy, truly the best place to send your kid. Blown away. We'll be right back with Best of Central Florida after this short break. The following Best of Central Florida is sponsored by these fine sponsors.
Best of Central Florida is presented by Delaturf. Welcome back to the show. You obviously love Justin's.
I do love Justin's.
Or do you hate?
I love one
is it kind
Justin
of like a
the
love-hate?
most.
No. That's this guy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, wow, that poor guy. I love you.
Really?
But this Justin's actually really cool. We are joined.
Whoa.
Okay, sick.
You just said, I love you, but this Justin's did you guys hear that?
I said he's pretty cool.
She said, this Justin's pretty cool. Like, I'm not cool. That's exactly what you said. That's
whatever.
Okay. He is cool, though.
He is cool.
Fire away.
Okay, well, anyway, this cool guy is Justin. He is from the Central Florida Community Arts Center executive. There's no center. It's just Central Florida Community Arts.
There it is.
I told you I was going to do this, Justin.
No, it's all good. We answer to just about anything.
Right, I love it. Well, executive director, you do it all. Between the orchestra, you have like 100 hats. Tell me about these hats you wear.
I'm very fortunate. I have an incredible team as well. Central Florida. See now,
it was my fault. I gave it to you.
It is a mouthful. Central Florida Community Arts is one of the largest, most inclusive arts organizations you'll find anywhere in the country. We're home to over 1,300 artists every single week in a class, a rehearsal, a performance with us. We have the largest choir and orchestra you'll find anywhere in the country, an award-winning big band, and then really cool theater experiences for kids. We just did 9 weeks of summer camps with over 400 students getting their first introduction to the stage. Theater experiences for older adults, and one of the only theater troupes in the country specifically designed for kids, teens, and adults with Down syndrome, autism, and other neurodivergence. So we just believe in using the performing arts to make life better, bring people together, and make our community a little bit stronger.
Why are the arts so important?
For me, there are countless reasons, but for most people, it is where they find their voice. It's where they discover who they are, what they love, what matters to them. They find their tribe, they find the support around them. Life is better when we do it together, when we're not going through things alone. And the performing arts are, for a lot of people, the absolute best place to know that you are not alone. And so we look to do that for as many people here in Florida as we can.
When I first moved to Orlando almost 20 years ago now, I think Orlando was not necessarily even known at that. It was known as Disney World. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
What you have done with the young people throughout Central Florida, the young people get older. Wouldn't you say that you have elevated this market, this city, to be a better place?
I appreciate that, and I would completely agree. I wasn't too far behind you. I moved here about 17 years ago, and I agree. The explosion in creativity, in participation, per capita, I am convinced that Central Florida is about the most creative place you could ever call home.
Yeah.
The people, your neighbors, your friends, your doctors, your kids' teachers, they have skills you may not even realize, and that's part of what makes our programming so unique. Is the people on stage are our neighbors. They're the people from right here in Central Florida. They happen to sing. They may work during the day as a doctor or a lawyer or a stay-at-home parent or any number of other things. And then in the evenings, they get a chance to be the rest of who they are in a community with other people. And the talent that we're able to work with is remarkable, but more importantly, the people. I'm really convinced this is the best place to call home because we're all looking out for each other.
Yeah.
I love it. How does someone get involved with your organization?
We are really committed to accessibility. We don't turn anyone away. We want to make sure that everyone who's looking for a place to sing or act or play an instrument has that opportunity. They can check out our website, CFCArts.com is the way to go. You fill out one quick form to let us know who you are and how we can get in touch with you, and then we follow up with the rest of the details. So even if you say, man, I've never sung in a choir, but you think you might want to try it out, fill out the form. Come check out rehearsal, make some friends, see what happens. We're really open. There are no barriers from ability, experience, age, finances, you name it. None of that matters to us. What matters to us is everyone having a place to belong. So we go from there.
What is that like for you when you see someone who literally has maybe only sung in the shower, and then you hear about stand-up comics?
Is this a personal story?
No, kind of. I don't even sing there. I'm so terrible. But you hear about stand-up comics. The first time I was ever on stage, you get to see people the first time they are on stage. How does that make you feel when you see someone who, and you must have seen some really talented people the first time.
Incredibly proud, incredibly proud. Anytime that you get to watch somebody do something they never thought they could do, it's incredible. And then when you realize they're doing it with others and that you've built a community of people who are lifting each other up, it's awesome. And none of them are my kids, but I get a lot of proud dad moments, right? Just to kind of stand back and watch what happens. It's really a remarkable experience, and we need more of that in our lives. We need more places where you can look around and know the people have my back. There are people on either side of me who are not going to let me fail. And when you can see that happen in real life right in front of you, it's a pretty cool experience.
Amazing.
So talking about like proud dad moments, you have an amazing show coming up. Tell me about it.
We do. So if you want to see everything we just talked about, the community in action, the talent in action, August 28th, 29th, and 30th, we are putting the largest orchestra in the entire country.
Wow.
You could travel the rest of America and not see something like this. Over 350 musicians on 3 stories of Steinmetz Hall at the Dr. Phillips Center. The stage, the balcony, way up in the mezzanine. We're stacking all these musicians, putting a rock band at the center of it, and performing a show we call classical rock. So it is a classical orchestra with rock music. We partnered with local composers from right here in Central Florida to write brand new, never heard before arrangements of music by AC/DC and Aerosmith and Queen and Heart and the Cranberries and Pat Benatar. So all of your favorite classic rock hits, but performed in a way you've never heard before. The talent's amazing. The raw enthusiasm and power is really unparalleled. And you get to sing along. You get to have a great time. We encourage the audience to build that community right there with us. So it's going to be the best party. If you're looking for a fun way to wrap up your summer or kick off the school year, bring the whole family. It's really an incredible experience.
It doesn't get much better than that.
It does not.
We're going.
Yeah, we're
there you go.
Going.
Four shows, Friday night, 2 shows on Saturday, and a Sunday show.
Dang.
Tickets are on our website, cfcarts.com/events is the fastest way to get there. They are selling fast. I will let you know. A lot of good seats have already been gobbled up, but you want to be in that room. You will be so proud to call Central Florida home when you see this group on stage.
I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of your organization.
Keep up the amazing work.
It's awesome what you're doing.
And we really appreciate that. This is a pretty dynamic place to live. And anytime, I know that we're known for Disney World and lots of other things, but Central Florida should be known for how vibrant and creative and inclusive it is. And I don't think there's a better place to call home.
I agree.
I love it. Well, thank you, Justin. Check out Central Florida Community Arts. Go see the show. We'll be there.
I'll be there.
We'll be right back with Best of Central Florida after the short break.
The following Best of Central Florida is sponsored by these fine sponsors.
So Ryan, not only did you literally change, I don't know, our yard. I'm spending so much time outside. He is too. I mean, he can't even get off the putting green ever.
I've already
but
gotten yelled at.
Well, you know what? It could be
That's
worse
the other
places.
problem, though, Ryan, is I got yelled at for having a bad backyard until you came, and now I'm getting yelled at.
And now we can't get him inside.
Because I just want to have a golf club.
Well, you know, we actually have this amazing way for me to come get to you and find you out on the putting green. So pavers, talk to me about the pavers, because when we originally met, I was like, Ryan, I want some cement, I want some whatever it is. I really want that in there to just kind of like change it up so it's not just turf.
Yep. Yeah, so the travertine in this case with turf strips is a very good option for something like that. It's a very elegant look as well. Yeah. We can do pavers or travertine in this scenario like this, to where you have the strips. And it just creates a nice little pathway.
It really just elevates the area, and it looks classy, it's rich. And then we talked about my little dead area over there that we're still working on. I'm gonna put some mulch back there, but you did these bricks, why?
So the brick is a nice little landscape border. It also defines a bed at the same time. And it's not something you're gonna have to replace.
No, I love it. Our yard is just, I don't know, so elevated. And this one's already talking about doing extra projects, so.
I can't help it. I mean, and because it looks so good, you just automatically think, okay, I could do this and that, and I think you should. And again, Ryan, you and I always talk about it. We live in Florida. You know, we're not in Nebraska. We're not in Boston. We spend a lot of time outside. The outdoor areas are so important to the resale value of the house, but maybe more importantly for us, like the enjoyment of our home.
Yeah, exactly. It's really about enjoyment more than anything. That outdoor living space is huge.
I agree.
Well, we love our yard. Stella does too, and it's dog friendly, which is huge, especially for us, because I mean, we're at her home too, and she's just wandering out. She loves it.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, I think we're at her home.
Yes, yeah, we are. Definitely. Well, Ryan, thank you for literally changing our home, for making it more beautiful. I'm very happy. I feel like you and Justin are going to be golfing literally in more ways than one.
No question about it.
So.
Yeah, it'll happen.
I didn't say that.
Whatever.
That was me opening.
Do yourself a favor and call Delaturf. If you're looking to elevate your space, really, they can walk you through anything. I mean, they can do the pavers, they can do the bricks. Your dog will love it too. Call Delaturf today.
The preceding Best of Central Florida was sponsored by these fine sponsors.